Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and a very warm welcome to Pointless, the show where obvious answers mean nothing and obscure answers mean everything. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hello, my name's Damien. This is my wife, Michelle, and we're from County Derry.
Couple number two.
Hi, my name's Emma. I'm from Holton Village, and this is my dad, Arthur, from Bristol.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Yusuf. I'm from Essex, and this is my friend Rizwan from Bradford.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Jim. This is my sister Sue, and we're from East Yorkshire.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. A very warm welcome to Pointless. It's wonderful to have you all here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce by saying good luck to any high-scoring contestants today, because love will tear them apart again. It's my Pointless friend. It is Judy Long.
Hi. Hello.
Judy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm just about to actually say something. I'm good. I'm feeling very good. I had a lovely lunch today.
Did you?
And do you know what it is? Why I remember it? Because it reminded me of me and you. It's a mixed grill.
It's a
Do you know what I mean?
grill.
A bit of everything, but
Bit of
there's
everything.
flavour across all of it. You're that fluffy white rice, and I'm that well-seasoned piece of meat. And when you mix us together, it's just divine.
Judy Love. Now, John and Anne did not win the jackpot last time, which means we add another £1,000 to that, and today's jackpot therefore starts off at £3,750. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Now, just remember, at all times, it will be the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. If you do not wish to be eliminated, you know what you have to do. Keep those scores low. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is television personas. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. And the question concerns definitions of the names of gladiators.
On each pass, we're going to give you 7 clues to the one-word names of stars from the BBC TV series Gladiators. We'll also give you the first letter of the gladiator's name and the number of letters in it. Please name these gladiators.
Thank you very much indeed. So we are looking for the names of these gladiators. The programme of spaceflight carried out by the United States between 1963 and 1972. A6, an outburst of violent or very strong anger. F4, the name of World Championship Wrestling's Monday evening show that aired between 1995 and 2001. N5, the colourless gemstone that is used to signify a 60th anniversary. D7, a word used in science fiction to describe someone who has had some bodily features replaced by electronic equipment. B6, the title of the only UK #1 single for The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, released in 1968. F4, and the family of snakes with horned, pit and gaboon varieties. V5. Damien, welcome back to Pointless. Good to have you with us again. Now, last show, I'm not going to beat about the bush. I don't think you covered yourselves in glory.
No, could have done better.
I think, but so this time we come back refreshed, ready to take on Pointless. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Damien.
So this last couple of years, I've signed up and I've been doing a bit of extras work as well. And
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
How have you found that?
Interesting. It's interesting to see how things is done behind the scenes.
Come on, tell us what we've seen you in, Damien.
Derry Girls
Ooh.
Excellent.
and Blue Lights on BBC show. On Blue Lights.
Excellent. Brilliant. I'm going to look out for you, Damien. Did you appear much as you appear now?
Oh, no.
Oh, shaved, peroxide hair.
I had a mask on in Derry Girls.
Did you?
Halloween special.
Oh, we're never going to know you. Damien, what are you going to go for?
I'll go for the wrestling one. I was fond of the wrestling when I was younger. Nitro.
Nitro, says Damien. Should we see if that's right? How many of our 100 said Nitro? Nitro's absolutely right. This is a spectacular answer, I think, Damien. And look at that. Continuing to go down into single figures. 7. What a great start to the show.
Great answer. Nitro can do a standing vertical jump of just over a metre. He was Team GB sprinter and won both 100 and 200 metres at the World Youth Championship.
A metre from a standing jump.
That is absolutely crazy. That's the kind of guy I need to meet.
I think so. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Arthur, welcome to Pointless. Wonderful to welcome you here. Tell us all about yourself.
Well, my name's Arthur. I live in Bristol. I used to be an insurance claims manager before I retired, but my favourite job was when I worked for P&O for a year as a holiday escort, met people at the Heathrow Airport and went on holiday with them.
But that must have been an enormous one. How long did you do that for?
Just a year, because it meant living out of a suitcase, which...
I suppose, yes. Yeah, so you don't want to do it for too long. So where was the most exotic place you went?
Well, the second one I went on, we started in Los Angeles. We cruised out to Hawaii, then on to Fiji, then on to New Zealand, then to Australia, got off at Sydney, then flew back home via Singapore.
I mean...
And got paid for it.
And got paid for it?
Yeah.
I hope you were taking notes. These are all prime Pointless areas of specialist knowledge, Arthur. What would you like to go for on our board here?
I will go for the science fiction one, Bionic.
Bionic, says Arthur. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Bionic? Bionic is right. Now, 7 is the only score we have at the moment. And you go down to 31. Not bad.
Well, Bionic can deadlift 300 kilograms, about the same as a grand piano. That's absolutely amazing. He was on the path to becoming a professional footballer, but whilst using a gym to recover from an accident, he discovered the world of bodybuilding. Not someone you would muck about with.
I don't think so. No.
No.
Not with that grand piano power. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now, Yusuf, welcome back. Great to have you with us again. A GP, as we discovered, who did your training up in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about yourself, Yusuf.
Sure. So I kind of grew up in London, so my family's still there. So it's always good in terms of kind of catching up and seeing them. But I happen to work in a nice little part of the country, so I work in Mersey. Have you ever been there?
What's it called, Mersey?
Mersey Island.
Oh, Mersey Island. I see what you mean, in Essex,
Sure.
yes.
Yeah, it's just off the coast.
Yeah,
So
no, I've never been.
It's a great place to go in the summer, so...
I bet, and I'm sure it's lovely and cosy in the winter too. How perfect.
Yeah.
Yusuf, can you recognise these gladiators' names from these clues?
Sure. I will probably go for the top one, so I'll go for Apollo.
Apollo, says Yusuf. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Apollo? Apollo, absolutely right. 31 is our high score, 7 is our low, and you're on 35.
Well, Apollo can jump 2.8 metres from standing. That's over 9 feet, I know. But it wouldn't be surprising to know that he was a rugby player and then went on to NFL, signed by Atlanta Falcons, but only ever made their practice squad. It's just unbelievable. 9 feet.
9 feet.
Whew.
I mean, you need to meet him even more than the first person.
This is what... As time goes on, I'm just writing down a list.
Yeah, you better have it. I hope you're taking notes. Now, Sue, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Sue.
Well, I'm Sue. I'm a retired practice manager and I work part-time for Citizens Advice.
And do you have a little area of expertise or do you just help whoever comes?
Yes, at the moment I'm working with the food bank.
Very good.
So I look after people who are having a bit of a tough time right now.
Very good. Good for you, Sue. Now then, look, here is a board. We've still got 4 unanswered gladiators there. Do you want to fill in the blanks for us?
Yes, I think the first one is Fury. I think the gemstone is a diamond. And I think the snake is a viper. And I'll go for Viper.
You are going to go for Viper at the bottom. Should we see how many of our 100 said Viper? Viper is right. 35 is our high score. 7 is our low. Ooh, 47 for Viper, Sue.
He can bench press 150 kgs. A Viper is a man of few words with a tendency to storm off.
That's all part of the pantomime,
I suppose
I think.
so.
He's probably a kitten.
You know what? Some of those really big, muscly men are usually, they're like big teddy bears, really. Really sweet on the inside. But you know what? Sue took us through the board pretty well. Let's clear out the scores. What do you know?
Well, listen, I know everything that Sue's just told me. Fury.
Absolutely right. And that would have been 26 points.
Diamond.
Yes, it's right. 54 points was the highest. And then, last but not least, fire. That scored 19.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. We're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 7, Damien. Very well done indeed. Best score of the pass. We travel from 7 up to 31, where we find Arthur and Emma. From there to 35, where we find Yusuf and Rezwan. And from there to 47, where we find Sue and Jim. You're a bit ahead, Jim, but nothing to worry about. You get a lovely new board. So you can find a nice low-scoring answer there. Good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 7 more clues up on the board to names of the stars from BBC TV's series Gladiators. Here they are. One of the 3 disciplines in Olympic fencing, the one that uses the shortest weapon, S5. An old and popular story that may or may not be true, L6. The genre of music born from disco and early hip-hop that features heavy use of synthesizers and drum machines, E7. A term used to describe an unusually large person or animal, G5. A bright celestial object with a long tail that travels around the sun, C5. A metallic alloy of iron and carbon, S5. And the Greek goddess of wisdom, warfare and practical skills, A6. There we are. Now then, Jim, welcome to Pointless. Great to have you with us. Tell us all about yourself, Jim.
I've been retired now for just over 8 years, and prior to that, I was a weather forecaster.
Oh, no, that's fun. And for whom? As a broadcaster?
No, I worked for the Met Office for 41 years, but I specialised in forecasting for aviation.
Right. How extraordinary. So how often did you broadcast your little bulletins?
Well, we briefed pilots every day.
Right.
Went to their squadrons and briefed them at the RAF stations that I worked at.
Oh, I see, right. So you were there in person?
Oh, yes.
I see, with all the latest printouts, talking them through. That's fascinating. Jim, who knows? Barometric pressure, all these sorts of things, they might come up in Pointless.
Let's hope so.
It's kind of, yeah. Well, listen, let's hope so. As you say, 47 is your score at the moment. You've got a lovely, fresh board there. What would you like to go for?
I'll go for the top one and say it's Sabre.
Sabre, says Jim. No red line, as you're currently the high scorers, but I think with an answer like Sabre, that might be about to change. Sabre is right. And Jim, look at that, a cracking answer. 12 for Sabre, taking your total up to 59.
Well, Sabre can deadlift 160 kg. That's more than a baby African elephant. She is a Scottish champion in weightlifting and CrossFit.
Even grown-up elephants don't lift baby elephants.
Well, but...
They don't pick them up.
But she does.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Rezwan, welcome back to Pointless. Good to have you with us for your second show. We need to know more about you, Rezwan.
I've recently got into Via Ferrata, which is a way to do rock climbing for complete beginners.
Right.
But it originated in Italy, which is Via Ferrata stands for the Iron Way. So it's a really safe way to get into rock climbing if you're not very physically
fit. So you're clipped on, you're harnessed.
You're always attached
so
on.
Nothing to worry about.
It's like climbing a ladder, basically. So. Yeah.
Amazing. And you're actually doing it on actual rocks rather than
rock, yeah. So
not
you get all the adrenaline without the fear. So,
yeah, without falling off.
Exactly,
which is, let's face it, it's probably what keeps most of us from rock climbing.
Exactly.
So Via Ferrata. There we are. What we should all be doing.
Yeah, definitely recommend it.
Yeah, what fun. I mean, do you think you'd be graduating to doing it without the harness at some point?
I don't think so, no.
Let's not run
too lazy for that.
Yeah, Rezwan, you're on 35. A score of 23 or less keeps you in the game. These are all clues to the gladiators' names. Can you identify them?
I'll go for the celestial object with Comet.
Comet, says Rezwan. Here is your red line. Can we get you below that with Comet? Comet's right. 44 for Comet takes your total up to 79.
I love that we're getting all the ladies recognised at the moment. Comet became a gymnast after watching Gladiator Jet on the original series. She was also a semi-professional diver and a cheerleader before becoming a fitness coach.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Now then, Emma, welcome to Pointless.
Hi.
It's good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Emma.
So I'm really into amateur and community theatre, and I've just come off of a week-long run of A Streetcar Named Desire.
Fantastic. Where was that?
It was
Where
at
were you-
Dunstable Rep.
Dunstable Rep. Fantastic. And what's next?
What's next is Calendar Girls, the musical, which is going up in February.
Good for you. What a fantastic thing to be doing. And so how many people are involved in that? Is it a...
Depends on the production. So A Streetcar Named Desire, there was probably about, well, there's about 6 characters on stage and 6 people kind of crewing it.
Yeah.
But Calendar Girls is a lot bigger
It's going
because
to be
it's
a
a musical.
much bigger
Yeah.
deal. It's a musical as well. So you can have a band and everything.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Now, you're on 31, 47 or less. Gets you into round 2.
Okay. My dad might kill me, but I'm going to take a bit of a risk, and I'm going to go with the bottom one and say Athena.
Athena, says Emma. You get a red line. And your red line comes in here. Where do we end up with Athena? Athena is absolutely right. That gets you into round 2, scores you 23, takes your total up to 54.
The amazing Athena, she won 5 Commonwealth powerlifting medals and holds the Guinness World Record for the female with the most squat lifts of her own body weight in 1 minute. Like, she did 42 reps.
Of your own body weight.
I can't even do air with squats. I mean, that alone is problems. But your own body weight,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Very good. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now, Michelle, welcome back to Point. It's good to have you with us again a second time. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Michelle.
Okay, at the minute, I am currently learning a second language.
What are you learning?
So it's Irish. I'm
Are
learning
you?
Irish.
Excellent. Gaelic. And how is it going?
Good. Our boys go to Irish-speaking school beside us, so it's kind of learn it to go along with them to learn
Well,
the
that's
homework.
nice. You can
So,
keep up with them.
That's the
Very
plan.
good indeed, gosh, well done you.
They'll be teaching me soon.
Yeah, well, won't be long. Michelle, you're on 7. 71 or less gets you into the next round. Would you like to talk us through the board?
The only 2 that I would know is the 3rd and 4th one. So I think the 4th one is Giant, but I'm going to go with Electro
Electro.
for the 3rd one.
Electro. Here is your red line. Can we get you below that with Electro? It's right. And we can get you through to round 2. Down it goes to 9, another single-digit score. Very well done indeed, Michelle, taking your total up to 16.
Well, Electro was a much better answer than Giant, which scored 54 points. And then we've got the second one, which is, do you know what that is, Alexander?
That is Legend.
Legend it is at 34 points. And second from the bottom will be Steel, which was coming in at 32 points.
Thank you very much indeed. Judy, that brings us to the end of our first round. It means we have to say goodbye to Rezwan and Yusuf with a high score of 79. Now, it's not terribly high, it's just a bit higher than everyone else's, that's all. We will see you again next time and look forward to that, Rezwan and Yusuf. But for the remaining 3 pairs, now time for round 2. Very well done, everybody. Here we are in round 2, and you'll notice we're down to 3 pairs. They didn't listen to my advice earlier about keeping the scores low, I think. I could tell. They weren't paying attention. Now, Damien, you are our lowest individual scorer. Very well done indeed. Damien and Michelle, lowest combined scorers. So it's all happening on that near podium. Well done, you. Best of luck to everybody. Our category for round 2 today is fruit production. Kanya will decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. Let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many countries that produce the most peaches and nectarines as they could. Judy, I love these questions.
So do I. We are looking for any country that produced at least 20,000 tonnes of peaches and nectarines, according to the figures from 2022 from the Food and Agriculture Organisations of the United Nations. As ever, by country, we mean a sovereign state that is a member of the UN in its own right.
Thank you very much indeed. So, it's one of those fun rounds where you just have to guess countries that you think produced the most, in this case, peaches and nectarines. Michelle.
I am going to say Denmark.
Denmark, says Michelle. Shall we see if that is right? And if it is, shall we see how many people said it? Denmark. No. Not Denmark so much. That's going to cost you 100 points. I'm so sorry.
Yes, they haven't produced that many peaches at all, unfortunately.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now, Emma, so which countries produce the most peaches and nectarines?
I'm going to go with Portugal.
Portugal, says Emma. Shall we see how many of our 100 people said Portugal? Portugal, absolutely right. 25 for Portugal.
Well, 37th on the list with over 32,000 tonnes. That's a lot of peaches.
A lot of peach. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Jim. Jim, you see, it's all about the weather with Jim. He's going to be all over this.
It's got to be somewhere warm. I'll go for Italy.
Italy, says Jim. Shall we see how many of our 100 said Italy? Italy's right. Well, 100 is our high score, 25 is our low score, 44 for Italy.
Well, Jim, your knowledge of countries definitely got you a win there. Second on the list with over 1.1 million tonnes.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. We are halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. 25, Emma. Best score of the pass. Well done, Emma and Arthur on the back of that. 44 is where we find Jim and Sue. And then 100, I'm sorry, Michelle and Damien. Damien, let's see what happens on the next pass. But good luck with finding a nice low-scoring answer. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? There we are. Now, Sue, you're on 44, which means should you score 55 or less, you're straight into the head-to-head. So countries that produce the most peaches and nectarines.
Right, OK. I am going to go for Greece.
Greece, says Sue. Here is your red line. Shall we see if we can get you below that red line with Greece? Greece is right. You are in the head-to-head. Very well done indeed, Sue. And look at that. Down it goes to 22, our lowest score so far. And that takes your total up to 66.
The beautiful Greece is fourth on the list with just under 900,000 tonnes. Around 20 different varieties of peach are grown in Greece. Do you know what? I've had some peaches from Greece and they were absolutely divine.
Were they?
Juicy, succulent, lots of flavour. Sounds like I'm describing me.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Arthur. You are on 25, 74 or less. Gets you into the head-to-head.
I'll take a punt at South Africa.
South Africa, says Arthur. Here is your red line. Nice and high. Do we get you below that, I wonder, with South Africa? Yes, we do. Very well done. 11. A new low score for this round, taking your total up to 36.
Fantastic answer, After 16th on the list, with just over 200,000 tonnes. South Africa peaches are mostly grown on the Western Cape.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Now then, Damien. I'm afraid you are our high scorers, even before your brilliant answer. So which countries produce the most peaches and nectarines?
Well, I may just go for it, take a wild guess, and I'll guess Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, says Damien. Shall we find out if that is correct? And if it is, how many people said it? Kazakhstan. There's no red line as you're the high scorers. Oh, no, bad luck. Bad luck. I'm afraid that scores you 100 points, taking your total up to 200.
Just under 4,000 tonnes, unfortunately, so incorrect answer. Such a shame. Let's look at some of the pointless answers. So you could have had Albania, Armenia, Bolivia, Georgia, Guatemala and Jordan, Moldova, South Korea and Venezuela. Well done at home with your tea and biscuits if you got one of those.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. And that brings us to the end of our second round, and it means we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs. And Damien and Michelle, I'm afraid it is you to whom we say goodbye. It's been great having you on. We'll see you again next time for your third shot. But thank you, meanwhile, for playing. Damien and Michelle. For our two remaining pairs, though, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Arthur and Emma, Sue and Jim. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £3,750. It may not stand there for long because we have a chance now to put some more money into that jackpot by seeing if we can find a couple of pointless answers. So here goes, for fun. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Antarctic ice shelves as they could. Judy.
Yes. This is one of my favourite parts of the show. You'll see 6 options. 4 are the names of the ice shelves located in Antarctica. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and 2 are just wrong. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. So can you find 2 pointless Antarctic shelves from these 6? O'Shea ice shelf, Crosson ice shelf, Essos ice shelf, Venable ice shelf, Brunt ice shelf, and Abbott ice shelf.
I think this could be guesswork, couldn't it? I think on this one, yeah.
Any ideas?
Do you know what? These things, it's much better if it is guesswork. I think it's when people know a bit, that's when they start. It all goes wrong. So, Arthur and Emma, what are you going to go for?
OK.
We'll go with O'Shea ice shelf.
You're going to go for O'Shea ice shelf. Is that a pointless Antarctic ice shelf? O'Shea. Oh, no. Sue and Jim.
We will go for Crosson.
Crosson ice shelf. Should we see if that is a pointless Antarctic ice shelf? Crosson is right. And very well done indeed. There we are. Look at that. Brilliant.
That's brilliant. That's brought up the jackpot, hasn't it? O'Shea is a red herring. O'Shea Jackson is the real name of the rapper Ice Cube. Essos, that's a red herring. Essos is a fictional place from Game of Thrones. Venable Ice Shelf was a pointless answer. That was the other missing one. And Brunt Ice Shelf scored 3. And Abbott Ice Shelf scored 1.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy, and well done. You managed to find 1 pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to today's jackpot. So it now stands at an altogether more satisfactory £4,000. But who'll be playing for it? Well, let's find out in the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot, and you are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to everybody. Here is our first question, and it's all about hair accessories. Judy.
We are going to show you 5 pictures of accessories typically worn in the hair. You'll also see alternate letters of their names. Please give us these hair accessories.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 hair accessories, and here they come. We have A, B, A, S. B, B, R, E, T. C, S, R, N, H, E. D, K, N, A, H. And E, C, A, C, I. There we are. Now, Arthur and Emma, you're our low scorers. You get to go first.
I'm going to go with the claw clip, I think, which is E. Happy with that?
That's the second one.
Barrettes. What do you think? I'm torn between B and E, but I will go with E and say claw clip.
Claw clip, say Arthur and Emma. Claw clip for E. Now then, Sue and Jim, can you talk us through the board?
Well, we have A is beads, C is scrunchy. I'm not sure about D, but I think B is barrette.
Barrette.
Yes.
Barrette, says Sue. So we have claw clip and barrette. These were the 2 you knew. Did you choose wisely? Let's find out. Arthur and Emma went for claw clip for E. How many of our 100 said that? Claw clip is right. And claw clip goes down to 13. Meanwhile, Sue and Jim have gone for barrette. For B, shall we see how many of our 100 said barrette? Barrette is right. Oh, this is going to be close. 13 is what it has to beat. And, 17. Very well done indeed, Arthur and Emma, for going for the right one. And it means after one question, you're up 1-0.
Well, you know, we can go for A, which actually was, you was correct, it was beads. And that would have came in at 56 points. And yes, the one that I think most people are aware of is the scrunchie. It's a good thing none of you went for that because that would have been 60 points. And the one which was pointless is Kanzashi. Did you know it, Kanzashi?
I've heard of it.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And that was a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Here comes your second question. Sue and Jim, you get to answer this one first. You've got to win this one to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about love. Love. Judy.
I feel like you should just have me on the board.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, we're going to give you 5 clues to facts related to the word love. Please give us your most obscure answer. I don't know why my voice changed there, but it did.
Thank you, Judy. Let's reveal our 5 clues, and here they come. We have Hollywood star who played Elizabeth Gilbert in the film adaptation of her memoir, Eat, Pray, Love. Bodily chemical nicknamed the love hormone. Television series which stars Victoria Pedretti as Love Quinn. US city nicknamed the City of Brotherly Love. And former One Direction singer whose Love on Tour concerts began in 2021. Sue and Jim.
OK.
We'll go for the US city, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, say Sue and Jim. Now then, Arthur and Emma, can you talk us through that board?
I think the top one is Julia Roberts. The second one, I would guess at...
Pheromone.
Pheromone? OK. I wouldn't have gone with that. Television series, I don't know. US city, they've answered. And then a former One Direction singer, Love on Tour, is Harry Styles.
What would you like to go for?
I should go with Julia Roberts or Harry Styles.
Yeah.
We'll go with Julia Roberts.
You're going to go with Julia Roberts. So we have Philadelphia and we have Julia Roberts. In the order they were given, Sue and Jim went for the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. It is indeed Philadelphia. Down, that goes to 11. Very well done indeed. Now, Arthur and Emma, meanwhile, have gone for Julia Roberts as the star of Eat, Pray, Love. How many of our 100 said that? Julia Roberts, absolutely right. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, 15 for Julia Roberts, which means, well done, Sue and Jim. You're back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Well, look, Emma, you said something that was correct, which was the last one. It was Harry Styles, and that would have came in at 31 points. And then we can go to the middle one, which would have been you, and that would have been coming in at 5 points. And the last but not least is oxytocin, which would have been 3 points.
There we are, oxytocin. Thank you very much indeed, Judy. Well, it all comes down to a third question. Whoever wins this decider goes through to the final to play for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Here it comes. It's all about SI units without their symbols.
Right. We're going to show you the names of 5 scientific units that are defined in the SI system. We'll also tell you the quantity that each unit is used to measure. However, for each unit, we've removed any letters that occurs in its symbol. Please tell us the name of the scientific units.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 clues. Blank OLT, electric potential difference. Blank blank SC blank L, pressure. Blank 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 E, amount of substance. Blank U blank EN, luminous flux. And blank OULE, energy. Arthur and Emma will go first.
And the bottom one, and the top one is volt with a V. I don't know the others.
No, go for the bottom one.
Yeah.
We'll go for the bottom one, Joule, with a J. Yeah.
Say Arthur and Emma. Now then, Sue and Jim, can you talk us through that board?
Top one's volt, lumen for the luminous flux, but I'm going to go for Pascal for pressure.
Pascal. So we have Joule and we have Pascal. Arthur and Emma went for Joule for the bottom one. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Joule. Joule is right. 59 for Joule. Meanwhile, Sue and Jim have gone for Pascal for pressure. Should we see how many of our 100 said Pascal? Pascal is right. And it wins it. Very well done indeed, Sue and Jim. That goes down to 19. And it means after 3 questions, Sue and Jim, you are through to the final 2-1.
Well done. The first one is Volt. You're correct, and that would have been 52 points. Then we'll have Lumin, which would have been 24 points. And last but not least was Mole, which would have been 7 points.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. That brings us to the end of our head-to-head round. It means we have to say goodbye to Arthur and Emma. We will see you again next time. I mean, this is a terrific performance. 2 first-time pairs on the head-to-head, so very, very impressive indeed. But, yes, great, we get to see you next time. Thank you so much for playing Arthur and Emma. For Sue and Jim, though, it's now time for the Pointless Fun. Huge congratulations, Sue and Jim. You have fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £4,000. There we are. Now, the big question is, what would you like to see come up? Because we've had a pointless answer from you in the bonus round. And, I mean, apart from anything else, it's your first and only show. So we've got to send you home with the jackpot. What's going to help you win?
I quite fancy some geography is good, history, music, certainly. What about you, Sue?
Literature, floristry would be nice.
Oh, we missed you on a previous round.
Oh, we sure did.
Yeah, we'd have loved having you there. OK, well, as ever, let's have a look at the 4 choices. You know what they're like. Don't be too disheartened if they're not particularly welcoming on a first view. Dragons on screen, art and literature prizes, German experimental rock and electronic music, and world waterbird species. What do we think?
What do you think? Any ideas?
Well,
literature prize. Do you know the prizes?
I don't know the prizes. Dragons on screen, I'm not sure. World water bird species, possibly. But what do you know about German rock music?
A bit. I know a bit about German rock music.
Would you like to go for German rock music or water birds? Water birds. It could be either of those.
I think we'll go for... Do you know some birds, do you?
1 or 2. It's between those 2. What would you like to go?
The water birds, then.
We'll go for the world water bird species, please.
OK, waterbird species it is.
OK. We are looking for any single word in the English names of species listed within the waterfowl order of birds that has teal or goose in its name. This is according to the International Ornithological Congress World Bird List as of June 2024. Very best of luck.
Thank you very much. As always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just 1 of those answers to be pointless. If you can come up with 3 pointless answers, we will throw in a £500 bonus. Are you ready? Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Right.
Tails.
There's
common tail.
Common tail. There's a Canada goose.
Grey-lag goose.
Grey-leg goose.
Grey-lag goose.
Lag.
Lag.
Grey-lag goose.
Yeah.
Canada goose.
Yeah. Tail.
A teal. Apart from the common teal. There will be.
Another goose. Come on.
Another goose. We've got 2 geese.
It's an Icelandic goose.
Is there an Icelandic goose? I'm not sure. Do you want to go for them then?
I'll go for grey-lag goose.
Grey-lag, Icelandic and Canada.
Shall
OK.
we try those
yeah.
3?
Can't
OK.
think of anything else. OK.
We've got 3 to go
OK,
for.
you've got 3 geese. Let's stop the clock there. And let's have those 3 answers. What have you got?
Right, with the going for the goose category.
Yes.
We will go for Canada goose.
Canada goose.
Icelandic goose.
Icelandic goose.
And grey-lag goose.
And grey-lag goose. Of those 3, which is your best shot?
Grey-lag.
Grey-lag.
OK, grey-lag we'll put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Canada.
Canada, and then Icelandic goes in the middle. So Canada, Icelandic, grey-lag.
Yes.
OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Canada, Icelandic, and grey-lag. Well, They look good on the board. I mean, we'll find out soon enough if any of those are pointless. But if one of them is and wins you £4,000, what would you like to do with it? Sue, I'm going to ask you first.
Oh, I think, well, I'd like to go on holiday, and I perhaps would like something a little bit sparkly.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I like sparkly.
Yeah.
Very nice indeed. Jim, how about you?
Well, next year, myself and my wife celebrate our 45th wedding anniversary. We've got a nice holiday planned, and it would really go towards that.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Well, huge congratulations, apart from anything else. OK, well, let's hope one of these answers wins it for you. Canada is your first answer. In all three cases, we're looking for words in the names of goose species. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Canada. Might it be pointless? Well, it's right. And £4,000 is riding on this, going all the way down to zero. If it does, then we are in the money. Down we go through the 20s with Canada to 21. OK, so not a pointless answer. We now turn our attention to Icelandic. Shall we find out if Icelandic is a pointless answer for £4,000? Oh, no.
It isn't.
Bad luck. No Icelandic geese. Come on, Iceland. Get working on the geese. Your third and final answer is greylag. Now, this is the one you thought was your best shot at a pointless answer. Let us find out if it might be pointless for £4,000. How many people said greylag? Well, greylag is right. 21 people got Canada. Sadly, Icelandic was incorrect, but greylag passes 21. Down we go through the teens, into single figures with greylag. Still going down with greylag to 2. Oh, it's a great answer. Annoyingly, though, it's not pointless. I'm so sorry. So I'm afraid you don't, therefore, win today's jackpot. But you do deservedly win today's pointless trophies. So very, very well done indeed for that, Sue and Jim.
Thank you.
Oh, bad luck, Sue and Jim. There's a lot of geese in Iceland, but there isn't one called the Icelandic goose. Let's have a look at some of the pointless answers. Starting with the words in the name of species of teal, you could have had Andean, Campbell, chestnut and ringed. In fact, every word in the name of teal species were pointless, apart from the following, which all scored points. Blue, bicow, brown, cinnamon, Eurasian, green and red. Moving on to words in the name of species of goose. Here are some of the pointless answers you could have had. Barnacle, cackling, emperor, ruddy. The only scoring answers here were Canada, swan, greylag, snow, brant, Egyptian and white. Very well done to you at home if you got the pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. And thank you, Sue and Jim. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £5,000. Join us then, see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Judy.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.